All mail is good mail.
No, that is not
No,
a true
well,
statement.
that's true. That's true.
And
Yeah,
and
there's any mail that is a check is good mail.
oh, whoa. Now those are good. Now
Yeah.
any mail that's a bill, just return to sender.
Ooh, yes, please. Yep.
I'm
It's like,
not
what's
paying it.
this? Yep.
I am
No,
not
thank you.
paying this. And it's funny when people send you like messages and they have the turd on it. I can handle that, but when the turd actually shows up in a bag on your front doorstep, that's less desirable.
Yeah. No, it's you end up stepping on it and you're like, it's poop again.
Yeah. So I was that kid. And yeah, just saying. This might be payback for like it's probably some crotchety old guy older than me, actually. And I probably put crap on his doorstep and he's like, I found out where he is. I'm gonna repay him now.
I may or may not have participated in similar
Oh, you
said
know you
activity.
did. You know you did.
Well, let's just say it was never human. We'll leave it at that. It was never human.
Oh, really? You weren't supposed to use human?
Well, I mean, you can if you know if you're extra. If you're extra, then
I'm just wondering how many people watching right now are like, "Oh my god, I did that crap too." No pun
yeah,
intended.
yeah. It's Sunday morning before 12 p.m. and they're like, oh, there's still time. I can still pray.
Oh, yeah. And when the lightning strikes your house, because I've been watching the news, and every time there's a lightning, hits a house, the house burns down. I'm like, yeah,
Right.
telling you, man, you should have thought about it before you did it. I mean,
Yep.
I
You
know
reap what you sow.
I am so going to hell now. I mean,
Right.
oh my Lord, dude, you look like you're doing phenomenal. And I've been stalking you like everybody stalks you. I mean,
Oh, really? I'm honored. Thank you.
Facebook, dude, you can stalk people and it's awesome.
It's pretty awesome. Yeah. I mean, I have a saying. I ask. Are you stalking me? Because
Yes.
that'd be awesome. That'd be really cool if you were stalking me.
I don't remember who it was. Somebody posted about it's hot weather, so if you see me only in shorts and dresses, it's because it's too hot right now to wear pants. And I'm like, I'm gonna start wearing dresses. And, and the comments that I got from people privately, and the funny thing is, you guys think I'm joking.
Oh yeah,
I will go
but
pick out some beautiful sundresses, and you guys are gonna be like, Rick's at a show in a sundress. What in the crap is his problem?
well, I mean, you kind of remind me of Kurt Cobain meets Perry Farrell. You could actually pull off a dress really well.
You guys think I'm crapping with you? I
No,
will
I
totally show up, and I'll have my Doc Martens on. You'll be like, this guy is not right. I will always have a punk rock belt.
sure, of course,
My nails will be done, even though I was told last night it looks
black
like a
nails.
3-year-old. Yeah, it looks like a 3-year-old colored my nails, and I'm like, well,
Well,
maybe.
no, that's style, is what that is. It can't look neat
Yeah.
and
See,
like you went to the nail salon. You can't.
that's
Can't
what
look
I'm
like that.
saying. The only time my
Yeah.
nails look phenomenal is when we go on vacation and I go get a mani-pedi, and I'm like, I'm like, whatever the little Asian lady's name is. I'm like, please, I would like the hot wax on my hands and my feet because it feels phenomenal. And the
It
hot
does.
stones that they massage your arms with. I'm like, could you do that for
Yes.
like a little while longer? And
Yes.
and then she's like,
Just don't play a gig 30 minutes after you have the hot wax. I learned that the hard way.
did you really? Oh
Um,
no, my hands are nice and soft. I don't want to play drums after.
no, right. Well, like unless you have some of that LeBron James, powder, you can like put on and dry them out.
They make
But
powder.
yeah, yes.
That's not where I was
Very
putting the powder. So you're saying there's a different application for it?
well, as long as you have excess powder.
Oh, it ends up it's all over my face, and they're like, clean it up,
Yeah.
Cocor. I mean, it looks like I was doing lines in the bathroom, and I'm like, oh, it doesn't go there.
Yeah, you like to party, don't you?
No.
No, 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 no.
I like to stay home, watch a little
Yeah,
Barney, go to bed early.
yeah, right. Yeah, that sounds exciting.
Yeah. Yes, that's how my nights really are, people. What is there somebody in the filing
Except
cabinet trying to get out? I mean,
except last night. Yeah, Go away.
You're like, please don't look behind me in the cabinet. There's a human in there.
Right, yeah. Yeah, maybe, or maybe a piece of a human.
The fact that you're a drummer, I know you're into some like deviant, crazy stuff. So that wouldn't surprise me at all.
Right.
Okay. So since we're on the topic of like messed up things, y'all are welcome. What did you learn about yourself during COVID? The bad and then the good. I want to hear the bad crap first.
Oh, okay. The bad. Gosh. That's
Don't tell me nothing.
I really haven't thought about it, to be honest. I mean, the good. I realized that I'm not lazy. I don't want to sit around and like just watch movies, and not that there's nothing wrong with that. That's totally great. I just I went to work at Amazon for a few months, and that was an experience.
Did you get to drive one of those little carts around pulling stuff?
I did. I was on a forklift. I got to operate a forklift.
Oh, don't cut me loose with one. I'm telling you, we're having jousting matches.
Yeah, right. Yeah, man, that was very tempting. I totally, you're coming and you're about to pass each other, and it was like so many times I wanted to have, like sometimes we would have an area rug, that someone ordered, and it's like
it's sideways.
Yeah. So it's like you're gonna like clothesline someone,
Okay. Have you ever gone coming up on somebody behind them and just whack them in the back of the head with the carpet?
Right. Yeah.
Oh my God, I could not work there.
Like, oops, sorry. Yeah. No, it was a good experience. I'm really glad I did it. There's a lot of work, but it was also a lot of fun, and like operating a forklift,
I've done
really,
it.
yeah, okay, yeah, you really haven't lived until you've done that, and
so I was a kid that liked to play dominoes. You set them up and you knock them down. So think of all those racks as potential dominoes. Don't let me loose.
Right.
Not at all.
Yeah. It's just a bad idea, right?
All of y'all be like, how come I didn't get my crap from Amazon, Rick? I don't know.
Right.
I wasn't at work that day. They sent me home early.
Yeah. Right. Or you could be like, they hired me. That's why you didn't get your stuff.
Yeah. You better call Amazon about that crap because I told them not to hire me.
Yeah. There's that route too. No, so it was maybe a month into the job, and I come across this really odd shaped package, and
did it vibrate? Did it go?
Well, yeah, I was thinking it might. I was thinking eventually this thing is gonna like light up, right? So I bring it to the dock, so it can get loaded onto the truck, and I see my manager, and I say to him, I was like, Dan, I was like, have you ever seen a package shaped like this? And so his only response was, "Oh, is that one of those dolls?"
Ooh.
And I was like,
let's open it up and find out.
Well, yeah, right. Like, what kind of dolls? And he's like, Amazon sells everything.
So if it was coming to my house and it was in an undescript, could you please forward that over? I never got it. I'm just
wait. So so you're Richard Hamilton, actually?
I have a lot of aliases. Please send me my doll. I'm lonely, and my wife will understand when it gets here. It's okay.
Well, I mean, it's just adding on to already the good times you guys were having, right? It's experimenting.
Oh, and could I also have my swing back, please?
Right.
Oh my God! Everyone's like, really? So did we dial into the sex issues 101, or is this about music?
I mean, hey, it is Sunday morning, and we've still got 5 minutes till noon.
Feeling like
So
Sunday morning,
right? Well, and so this wasn't one of those dolls, and
damn.
I know, right? And so fast forward 2 weeks, and so like, and we have a scanner, that kind of like this, and the scanner tells you what you're supposed to pick up next, and so I pick up the item that I was picking up, and then the next thing it tells me to pick up it gives me the full description, and it's a complete full size adult sex doll that, I was like,
Her name is Cindy. Please be nice to
okay,
her.
here, that was close. It was
Wait,
actually,
was it Ralph?
it was, it was Sydney,
Oh, I am so
like Sydney,
good.
Australia. Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah, Sydney, Australia.
I am good.
Ralph was 4 days later. Yeah, I eventually picked up a Ralph,
They were
and then
actually a couple, and they were traveling incognito.
yep, and they got separated, and then when I got with the Ralph, I Ralphed on the Ralph. So
I don't want to know why you were that close to Ralph. Oh my God. See, this is why I don't get to have any nice things, because I go
yeah,
down the wrong path. Oh my Lord, dude, that is awesome. I'm telling you, I'm the wrong. You can't cut me loose in an environment like that. I mean,
right,
it's bad enough you give me drumsticks.
right,
Oh my God, let's talk about some drums, because
yeah.
rumor has it you know how to play drums.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I've been playing drums for a while. Started
You
when I was
didn't say I'm playing
13,
with myself.
and yeah, no, it's I sometimes I tell people I stroke wood for a living,
Yes,
because
I'm a beater.
you can relate. Yeah, yeah, we're both beaters.
Oh my God.
I but yeah, I like to keep a nice steady beat, and
You like hardwood
it's
in your hand.
yes, definitely.
All you guitarists, go ahead and take notes, because this is the best drummer jokes you're ever going to get, and you guys aren't even smart enough to keep up with us.
That's right.
Oh, now
All
I'm going
day
to get hate
long.
mail. I'm going to get hate mail from my own band members for that one.
Yeah, right. One day we will be musicians. One day.
Oh, whoa. Wait, which team are you on? Hold on a second. Because if it wasn't for
It's
the heartbeats here, you guys would just
right.
kind of be lame. I just
It's
say.
true. Yeah, yeah. Or drumming was the force the force the
The
first form of language. So you're
Use the
welcome.
force.
Yeah,
Use the force.
use the force of the drums.
I am your father, Will. Oh my
No,
God. Oh
that's
my God.
impossible.
I need a couple lightsabers when I'm on stage. Have you
Oh,
seen
right.
those plexi drumsticks that actually have the LED lights in them that they light up while you play?
I haven't. Are
Oh
they functional? Do they
no,
work good?
I'd end up breaking them like one
Oh yeah.
practice. It's not gonna
Yeah.
happen. But no, dude, I mean, I've seen you play drums, and you are phenomenal. I love watching you
Oh,
play.
thank you.
I don't know how you
Thank
do it
you.
in a jumpsuit. I mean, I feel like you're waiting for for security to bust in, and you're gonna have to run like a convict off a chain gang.
Right, right. Yeah, it's funny. It actually it breathes. Believe it or
Really?
not. Yeah.
What are
It
you?
has
Is it like Thomas who wears the kilt? Like, what do you have under there? I can't tell you.
yeah. Well, because it is a Maverick flight suit. I must say that I could tell you, but then I'd have to kill you.
Nice.
So
You know what? I could
it's
really use for a little
classified.
bit of death. Like, I might deserve it. I've made some bad comments and decisions.
Uh, well, but no one wants to kill you, Rick.
No.
Um,
Have you talked to my wife
like,
lately?
well, I guess maybe,
Or my bandmates?
yeah, maybe a few people do, but
No, but I mean, seriously, watching you play is
yeah.
always a blast. And I know that should we not do therapy like, I know that you're leaving a band and you're moving on.
No, no, bring on the therapy, please.
Okay.
We
But,
all need it. We
but
all
wait a
need the
second.
therapy.
You left on great terms, and this is actually a great group of folks.
Definitely, definitely. I love Live 80 to death. This was an opportunity that popped up, and it's I haven't made a formal announcement, but
I
may
saw
I
it on
use your
Facebook,
show to
so it's got to
do
be real.
well? There's a formal announcement that I'm leaving Live 80, but
Oh,
I
okay.
haven't formally announced what's happening.
So you're telling
The
me you're not
the
going to
next
say
episode.
anything?
Well, I mean,
It's
may I use your
okay.
show to? I
Whoa.
can make a.
Whoa.
Yeah, we can.
Hey, can we get the beep, 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 breaking news?
Right, right, yeah, right. Will Chris is leaving Live 80. Will Chris, and people are like, who cares?
Oh my God. I just
No.
heard when you said that, I swear to God, I just heard, oh my God, Robin Williams, we like, good morning, Vietnam. Like, we got a water buffalo jackknifed out here on.
Right, 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 right.
Oh my
Good morning,
God.
Vietnam. Oh man,
By the way, it's Sunday. So yeah, well, when this airs, it'll be Wednesday. But yeah, good morning. Wake the hell up. And if you're
yes,
hungover, you're
yes.
welcome.
Right, right.
But no, I
Good
mean,
morning, DFW.
Live 80 is, I mean, it's an institution. I mean, it's been
Yeah,
around for a while, and what a
yeah.
phenomenal opportunity to play with them.
It really has been. I mean, like the last 3 years, they've been an absolute blast. I mean, so many great gigs and fun times.
Did
It's
they have
been
to teach you
awesome.
how to play drums?
Well, I had to step up my game. That's for sure.
Don't you hate that?
Yeah, well, it's a love hate. It gives you that stress of what I've got to learn some new songs that it's like the band I was in before was a top 40 band,
Okay.
track band, and it was a little less demanding, but then uh I took on the Live 80 gig, and it's like where like the previous band took up like 4 gigs of RAM. Like Live 80 takes up more like 8 gigs of RAM. It's kind of like double the workload.
Okay, drummer to
So
drummer, drummer to
yeah,
drummer. I don't play
sure,
with tracks, no clicks. When I get on stage, I am the metronome. This is 100% me. And I can play with a click track. I've recorded with click tracks. It
yeah.
changes your game exponentially when you got to bring the digital hardware with you to keep everything on pace. Because I'm a guy. I mean, is that frustrating at all,
Maybe
or is it
a little,
comfortable?
a little. Well, I mean, yeah, it was frustrating a little bit at first, like like when I was first learning, how to play with it. Well, I mean, I guess I can't say I learned how to play with it, because like we learned with metronomes, or
Yeah.
at least I did, and so you've practiced with the metronome, and then when you go and play with a band, you're essentially you're playing with a band with a metronome. So learning how the two kind of coexist
Yep.
was that was a little bit frustrating at first, but I caught on pretty quickly, and so now I go back and forth. It's kind of like when I have the click, it to me it feels like I've got this comfort factor to it, almost like a teddy bear. That it's like, okay, I can rest on this, and kind of even like play around it.
Yeah.
But then when I play in bands in situations that are clickless,
Clickless.
yeah, or without the click,
I like clickless
um,
better.
yeah, clickless, yeah, clickless
Because you
does
could
have a nice sound
accidentally
to
say the
it.
wrong thing and people go, wait, what did he say?
Yeah, yeah, like if you say you want more of my click. So anyway,
Wait, whoa, hey, whoa, what?
um, so yeah, so you play with bands that are clickless. It's almost like it's like this feels great, and
That's what I always
I'm
say.
yeah, right, especially the right,
Ah. I swear I
yeah,
have too
so
many Beavis and Butthead moments. I
hey
am
Beavis,
Cornholio.
hey Beavis, check this out. Hey, hey, Beavis, I've been practicing with a click. Hey,
He said
hey,
click.
hey, Beavis, you want to play with my click?
Oh my God. You know I'm going to get so much crap for this.
Oh yeah, right. All right, so let's cut that part right now. But yeah, I mean, I'm a big, I'm a big believer in music is not to be systematic, or or robotic. It's meant to. I mean, we're human. Like we don't have perfect time.
We
It's
don't.
supposed to, ebb and flow and move and, fluctuate, but
And I love the fact that, and as a human metronome, which is what we are. We are nothing but
yes,
glorified metronomes. And
yes,
I love the fact that there's anybody who's ever seen me play. Yes, I beat the living crap out of a drum set, but a lot of times I close my eyes, and it's not that I'm concentrating, believe it or not. I'm thinking about like, God, I really want some sushi, or I could use a cheeseburger, or but I actually go to this Zen place where I'm not listening really, but I'm enjoying feeling the music.
you're in the
And
moment.
yeah, and
Totally.
it's funny at rehearsal. A lot of times I tell the guys, I want to black out the room, like shut the lights off. And at rehearsal, I just want you guys to like, I would blindfold everybody because as a drummer, I know where everything is. You
Right.
complete pitch black, and I'll still play perfectly because I know where everything is. It's I'm used to it. It's almost a
Yeah,
memory.
it's just, yeah, it's inside you.
And what I find when I close my eyes, I feel so much more in tune because you're not distracted. Like I'm not watching, people in the background like goofing off, and I'm like, God, I could do that better than you. You're an idiot, or like,
Right, right.
where's the waitress? I need another cocktail, or I don't get sidetracked by that. It's you
Yeah.
close your eyes and you feel the music, and really, as drummers or musicians, you're supposed to be listening first, listening, and
Yes.
a lot of
Yes.
musicians miss that. And as
Yes.
drummers, we are not robotic, even though it may feel that way. We do a lot of drummers will push pull tempo,
Yep.
actual factual.
Yep.
I try
Yes.
to stay very close, but I know that live things are adrenalinized and they tend to be up tempo just a little bit. In my
Yeah.
case, a lot because I'm a pop punk drummer. I like to play fast,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I don't want to play album speed a lot of times because it almost
Right.
it feels too slow. And I always tell people, if it feels good, it's too fast. If it feels slow, it's just right. And that
Amen.
because
A
what happens is the time space, and for those of you who understand Einstein, the times, or I should say Back to the Future, the time space continuum changes. And
Great
I say,
Scott!
it
It
seriously,
does. It
if
really
it
does.
feels
Yeah,
too slow, it's right on.
I remember a mentor of mine. He was known for playing really on top of the beat. And I listened to a lot of his recordings, and I played to a lot of his recordings. And so I remember him. He saw me play a few times, and he took me aside, which I was really glad he did. And kind of coached me on like goosing it too much. I was really in that space of really wanting to goose the time
Oh yeah.
and, kind of, like really be on top of it. And, so he was, coaching me on, I'm not talking about like, if, it goes somewhere, there's a difference in, you start a song and you establish a feel and you really get into it. And then it ends up going somewhere versus, you start a song and then you start rushing really fast, and you just like,
No.
those are two totally different things, and I also liken it to you take like some of the bands out now that are playing sans in any sort of click or
Yeah.
sequencing. There's not very many. I mean, like Green Day would be one, Foo Fighters,
Yep. Yep.
probably Weezer,
Oh yeah.
but like I remember reading a story about Foo Fighters talking about when they started a tour, um, they had their show and set list, and they would vary it up a little bit. But
Yeah.
by the time they got to the end of the tour, a lot of their songs were much faster. Only because they played them every night to night. They
Yep.
they got they got all these road chops, and
Yeah.
the feel just changed. And so to me that's the ultimate musical experience is when you're in the moment as a human,
Mm.
and you capture that feel and that energy, and that's not to discredit track bands, because the audience, they react to that strong pulse, and
Oh yeah.
especially like with top 40 music now that it's all done with a click. They want to hear live what they hear on the radio or
Nope.
on a recording, so
No.
you know
Yeah, that's a tough one. And
yeah.
it's again, you get out on the big bands that are out on the road, they're playing the same stuff over and over again. And yes, you find that by the end of doing it for 18 months, yeah, you're playing stuff a little faster, but it's also there's a monster comfort level. I mean, we do this weekend warriors. I mean, I have a real job, and we're out there, but even with rehearsals, are we comfortable? Like I can play Green Day because I've been doing it for 5.5 years, and I don't really
Sure.
think about it at all. Where if Billy Idol, I've been doing that stuff for a couple years. And what's funny is, for those of you who've watched the show, Eric Aldenas, Billy Idol's drummer, was on the show, and I asked him, when he joined the band, he actually went out to YouTube and he learned a lot of the same stuff, and I actually studied his stuff too. But it's you're learning, and then you're putting your own spin on it, and it's the humanality of it. I just like it,
Definitely.
man. We have the
Yeah,
best job, hands down, being
by
drummers.
far. By
We
far, definitely.
It's the crappiest job for the amount of gear we got to bring. Just
Yeah,
saying.
yeah. I do. I have to admit, I occasionally say to myself, I should have taken up the harmonica, or it's rare. It's rare because once that kit is set up and you're behind it and playing it, there's no better desk in the world.
Feel the power.
Yes. Feel the beat.
So now that you're not doing Live 80, you have a couple other bands. You're actually doing some tribute stuff, I think, sort of.
Yes, yes, yeah.
Can we dive into the tribute stuff?
A little bit. Oh yeah, of course, definitely.
You're doing some Oasis.
Yes, yeah. We started definitely maybe Oasis. I want to say, let's see. It was like December of 2017.
Okay.
And so we've had that's been kind of a slow burn.
I was gonna say, how come we haven't played together?
I know, right? It is a real shame. No, I totally agree. We kept it to just the major venues. We are actually, so our first gig was opening for With or Without U2 at House of Blues.
Nice.
And so for that being your the first gig as a tribute, I mean that's
awesome.
a real rarity. Yeah. I mean that never happens. Usually you pay your dues and play at Sherlock's or somewhere a smaller or you do the Buc-ee's tour and play all the Buc-ee's. No, but but yeah, we averaged like literally 2 gigs a year.
Oh wow.
Up until this year, so we got busier this year. And I'm not. Do we have COVID to thank for that? I don't know, but nevertheless, it's been a great ride. For a bunch of guys that are really talented, and I love playing with, and we all love Oasis.
And it's funny because you're also doing. You said you opened for YouTube, but you're also doing a YouTube tribute, correct?
I was working on one back in the fall.
Okay.
Yeah, I was working on one back in the fall. And
didn't come to fruition.
Not completely. No,
Okay.
It's not completely dead, because U2 is a big reason why I still play music. I'm very passionate about their music and about them as a band, but it's kind of a tough market, It's I mean I remember I'll tell you this story about U2's show at the Rose Bowl. They recorded a DVD there. I had tickets to it, and I wasn't able to make it. I had just moved from LA to back to Texas, and so my good buddy, I gave him my tickets, and he went. The Black Eyed Peas opened.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and so after the show, I asked him, I was like, man, so how was the show, and he was like, it was really good. I had a great time, and I was like, but to be honest, I really like the Black Eyed Peas better, and I was like, hey man, I totally get it, man. The Black Eyed Peas are entertaining and awesome, and U2 is really more of a spiritual experience.
Yeah.
So they're not the most entertaining band, so yeah, I totally get it. So in terms of a tribute, I've been trying to figure out how to make that tribute more entertaining,
Nice.
and so in the meantime, I mean, like, Oasis is an easy sell because you can't go see Oasis,
No,
and it's good party music. I mean, even though it's considered kind of British stoner rock,
I've seen
but
him. I saw him at a big venue in Seattle at Key Arena, and it was awesome. And yes,
jealous.
no, it was awesome. And now you also are doing. Are you also doing a Weezer tribute? Do I
I
understand?
am. Yes, I am in a Weezer tribute called Troublemakers.
And how do I know this? Oh, because we have a show coming up together.
We have a show coming up together. Yes.
Which
Right.
it's funny that was offered to me, and they asked who do you want to open for you, and I'm like, I want a Weezer tribute, and Lance had been blowing me up, and I'm like, and I know there's a couple Weezer tributes in town, and I played with the other one as well, and I
Yep.
really wanted to get you guys on a bill with us because I especially with the Hella Mega Tour, which by the way, did you go?
Yes,
Did you go,
I did. I went down. I went to the one in Houston.
dude?
Sick.
They
Absolutely sick.
We were at Globe Life, first show of the tour, and what blew me away is 35,000 people sold out, and Weezer was phenomenal. The Interrupters, who opened the night, were hell yeah!
Sick.
Oh my god!
I had never heard of them,
Oh my
and
god! They were
and
incredible.
they took the stage, and I was just like, oh my gosh, these guys, I love these guys,
I'm a fan.
and totally same here. And it was actually, so it was you, Jeff DeYoung, and Michael Rose's pictures that
Yes,
inspired me to, because like, I was working that night. I think it was a Saturday night here,
it
here in
was.
Dallas.
It was Saturday.
And so yeah, so I was working that night, and I'm looking at y'all's pictures on Sunday, and I'm like, man, I really want to go. So I went, and I looked at the other cities they were at nearby, and they were in Houston on that following Thursday,
I would have
and
gone
I
with
was
you. I wish
off.
I had known. I would have driven
Oh,
down. I would have
dude.
road tripped with you, man.
Oh man, yeah, yeah. Had I known that, that would have been so much fun, because I rented a Motel 6 in Huntsville. Had a giant stain on the mattress, and
It wasn't
it
me.
was, yeah, right, yeah. It was truly
Wait, which Hotel 6?
a Hotel. Yeah, right. Yeah, which was it was truly a full on punk rock experience, and I had never seen all three bands, well, or
Actually,
four for that
Fall Out
for that
Boys,
matter.
which I'm not a big Fall Out Boys, but when you sing Uma Thurman, I'm going to stop just because I love the Munsters and Uma Thurman's hot. So you're going to talk about her in a
Indeed,
song. I'm
yeah,
stopping. I mean,
yeah, indeed,
and
yeah,
I'm not a big
yeah.
Fall Out Boy fan, which you heard that they just left the tour.
No, I hadn't heard
Uh,
that.
I actually somebody just told me about it, and so I haven't had my due diligence yet. Apparently, they maybe have left the tour, and then Green Day came on, and where I was going with this is 35,000 people, and they were on their feet the whole time.
Yep,
And
the
I'm going to
entire
tell
time
you,
for every band.
I was surprised because Weezer threw down. Weezer should have been like Fall Out Boy should have opened, then the Interrupters, then Weezer, then
Yeah,
Green Day.
yeah, totally. No, Weezer
Phenomenal show.
slayed, and well, and also I loved the realness of Weezer. They actually in Houston, they were doing the Sweater Song, and Rivers. I think it was the first verse. It was the first verse, maybe the second verse.
I heard him.
You know,
He said it here in Dallas too. You can
oh,
suck my yeah.
okay. Well, no. Well, there was that, but no. He started the first verse, and he messed up the lyrics, and he got to the I guess there was like a break or something, and he was like, "How'd you mess that up, Rivers?"
Oh,
And
that's
in front of,
funny.
yeah, in front of 40,000 people. I was just like, man, I was like, right on. That's
Billy
just
Joe did that with Still Breathing. He came out, he was like, I forgot the lyrics. And then he jumped right in and he started singing it.
right,
But it's it again for all you, even big rock stars, and they wrote this stuff. They have their
right.
moments. We all have moments. But oh my
Oh
lord,
yeah.
what an experience! I'm glad you got to go. I got the T-shirt that had the skull and crossbone that said Green Day, the cartoon skull and
Okay.
crossbones.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm like, I had
I
to have
I
that one.
I I got the one, it was the three of them, and it said Green Day, and then I got the Weezer kind of like astronaut, like
Yes, I wanted that one
not
too.
astronaut, but yeah, yeah. And then I got the Fall Out Boy G string.
Oh,
So
you got a G string. Damn. God, you're on your game, man. Oh my God, Will, it has been a blast hanging out with you. I could do this for like 5 more hours with you. Will you come back and do this again?
Oh,
Like
I would love to. I would love to, man.
we can
Definitely.
absolutely chat. And there's so many things we haven't talked about that I wanted to hit
Yes.
on. And I know that
Yes.
we're on the cusp of time. I want to get together and do this again just because we could chat for hours.
Let's do it, man. Let's do it. I'm totally game.
And yes, guys, be looking forward. We've got a show coming up. Troublemakers and Basket Case.
September 13th.
September 13th, we're throwing down at the Poor Shack. That is going to be a fun show. And, we don't have the Fallout Boys, but we're going to give you a little taste of kind of what the Hella Mega Tour was like. And I promise you, there'll be a lot of hits in the house. You'll be able to sing all night long.
Well, and Rick, I was one of my mottos is wrong and strong. So I was wrong and strong on that one. It's September 3rd.
September 3rd. Thank you. September 3rd. I went along with it. I'm like, yeah, he knows what he's talking about. Yeah, you're right. Right. It is September 3rd. It is the Poor Shack and Troublemakers Basket Case. We are throwing down some Weezer, some Green Day, and we are coming out swinging. Both bands are going to give you so many hits. And I know I'm a selfless plug here, but that's a show that I think everybody needs to be at. That's going to be a great one. And that's the only show other than Basket Case will be September 24th at Legacy Hall. Throwing down. Oh, yeah. Last time we were there, we sold it out. And the response is already really strong. So I know that we're probably going to sell it out again. And when we do, again, it was like going to see Green Day. 2 hours, people were on their feet singing, screaming. And
man, if I'm not working, I'm there.
Oh, if you're not working, come be my guest. Come hang out with me in the green room and we'll goof off.
Would love to, man. Would love to.
Oh, my Lord. Thank you for hanging out with me. And for those of you that are tuning in, first timers, you'll never be the same. For those of you that
you're
are
welcome.
diligent, you're welcome. And for those of you that are diligent watchers, you're already so screwed up. You don't know the difference anymore. Welcome to my world. You can go to Facebook and like us. Invite your friends to like us. If you're in a local band, share your stuff there. We'd love to promote it. If you think Facebook's the only place we are, we're not. You can also catch us. We're on iHeartRadio. We're on Spotify. Obviously, we're on Facebook. We're also on YouTube. We're on Twitter and Instagram. I am horrible about keeping up with those two accounts. And we have a Roku channel and an Amazon Fire channel. So if you can't find In the Pit with Ric or the concert calendar, you're just not looking. We also have an app. You can download the app. It's In the Pit with Ric. And on that app, you can watch all the episodes. And it has a calendar. You can post your events there if you're in a band. Or if you're a fan and you're just looking to get off the couch and take your ding-dongs with you to go to a show, you can find the calendar there and you can just go out and see some live local music. So get the app. It's free. It's free. Can I say it one more time? Free. Monster Truck Rally. Oh, wait, wrong episode. You can get the app and use
it is Sunday.
Use the app. I mean, folks, music is a gift. Don't squander it. Get out, see some live local music, be it originals, covers, or tributes. Live local music is a blessing, and don't waste it. There's so many great shows. And you can watch my other show every week called The Concert Calendar, where I announce usually Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and you can see what's really hot going on around town and where I might be. Yeah, for those of you that are stalking me. No, not really. Again, thank you so much for being my guest. I can't wait till we do it again.
Me, Rick.
Next time,
man, it's been a blast.
In person. Next time.
Yeah, I like that idea.
Maybe you can invite some friends. Maybe not.
Oh, well, I have an entourage of 2. It's my mom and my sister. So
nice. We'll definitely do it again. Will, thank you for being my guest. I am Rick. Cool. This has been Will. You're watching In the Pit, and guess what? We'll see you in the pit.
See you guys.
Oh, dude, thank you so much. That was fun.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
We didn't even get to talk about your podcast. There was so much crap that I wanted to yap about. I'm sorry. Oh my God.
Oh, hey, man, no, this was great. Really. I really had a blast.
We talked about sex toys.
We did
Oh my.
at my behest. You know,
Oh,
so
you kidding me? You can't even say that because I go off the rails. Like,
right, right,
honestly, I'm going to tell you, it's doing this show. I feel like I'm very spoiled because I've met. There's still a lot of people in the scene that I know that haven't been on the show, but so many people that I didn't know that came on. I get to meet people and like I get to really know people from coming on the show, and then I see
yeah,
everybody out in the scene, which I'm a musician. I'm a drummer. I'm out there in the trenches with everyone. And yes, I'm
right,
blessed. I have two really decent bands. Not great,
yeah,
decent. And I play a lot of
yeah.
great shows. And it's funny. Like last night, basket case that we had the whole crowd just screaming all night for our,
Oh
for our
man,
75 minutes. And then I get up back on stage and I do Rebel Yell for 90 minutes. And I am blessed. This is my hobby. I'm not going to do it forever. I'm going to leave the scene better than I found it. And I'm just
yeah,
telling you,
man.
it's all about
Yeah, we are
promotion.
very fortunate. Yeah, it really is. We're very very fortunate to be able to do this. And yeah, the more promotion, the better for sure.
And everybody goes, Rick, oh my God, you act just like you do on your show. Like, guys, this is really me.
This is me. Yeah, yeah. This is
If you
so
think it's anything different, you haven't
you're
watched.
right. Yeah.
Hey, Rick, I'm back. Let's do a reset because I'm going to reset the feed and I'm going to, you look shocked.
We got to do the whole interview over again.
No, this is fine. We're just
Oh,
going to reset and the next interview, we're going to redo it so that I'm on my closed loop again.
okay. Okay. Not a
All right,
problem.
no problem. So, and
Well,
I'm not trying to kick you off the show, Will, but
he's trying to kick me off the
you know, you're a
show.
professional. Trying to slow him.
Will, thank
No,
you so much.
my pleasure. I know you guys have more important things to do. I know.
Oh,
No, actually, no.
no.
He knows I'll talk to you for like another 3 hours.
I know he will. He will.
Yeah.
And the whole
But
time
I do need to talk to you because we do have some things, obviously getting ready for Troublemakers, but I want to talk
Yeah.
about Oasis. Like seriously.
Yeah.
We
Man.
need to chat. There's we
Yeah.
got to get some stuff in the works.
But yeah, let's make it happen. Let's do it, man.
Thank you, my friend.
Yeah.
I'll talk to you soon.
Cool. You got it. Sounds good, man.
Thanks, Will.
All right. See ya.
Take care.
You got it. All right.
Hey,
Bye.
Rick, I'm going
Yes, sir.
to close this one. I'm going to send you another link, and then you can pass that on, okay?
Okay, send it to me and I'll send it over to Barack.
Yep, I'm getting ready to shut it down now, and then I'll send it to you, okay?
Okay, bye.